In 1930, the first particle accelerator was built by John Cockcroft and Ernest Walton. The particle accelerator accelerated protons, hydrogen nuclei, by means of high voltage. These protons reach an energy of up to 300,000 electron volts, which is almost the speed of light. Currently today, the highest energy accelerator is the one near Chicago, the Tevatron, which is located at Fermilab laboratories.
I just go by Bob Froelich.
Okay, so what is the purpose of Fermilab, or what goes on in Fermilab that makes it special?
Well, it's basic research. It's research into the very nature of matter. It's the study of the very small subatomic stuff, and you can take what you learn there, and you can expand it into the study of the very large. So they have nuclear physicists working there, they have cosmologists working there. So from the study of the very tiny to the study of the enormous.
Tell me what it do. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Let me see you go, mama, go, mama.
What is that?
Get your girls and pull on the show, mama.
What is that?
Get it on the floor, dip it low, mama.
What is that? What is it?
What is it? Particle accelerators are used to speed particles up to high speeds, which also gives them high kinetic energy. Some of the strongest accelerators can speed particles up to 30,000 kilometers per second. However, no matter how much the particles are accelerated, they'll never be able to reach the speed of light. The purpose of the particle accelerator is to allow scientists to observe what happens when beams of particles strike ordinary matter.
There are two types of particle accelerators, linear accelerators and circular accelerators. In linear accelerators, the particles travel in a straight line. In circular accelerators, such as the Tevatron, every time the beam makes a full circumference, the speed increases.
Guess what?
We have particle accelerators in our everyday lives as well. According to Dr. Craig Freudenreich, the cathode ray tube, or the CRT, of just about any TV or computer monitor is really just a particle accelerator.
Wow!
The thing is that the accelerator itself is just an enormous tool that they're using to delve into the nature of matter. And so there are a number of experiments that are going on based on the type of detector that they have surrounding the ring. The accelerator is just a giant ring. I think it's 4 miles in diameter, or 4 miles in circumference, and it accelerates protons in there up to very, 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 very close to the speed of light. All right, and so they've got a proton going around. Let's say it's going around clockwise. And they create an anti-proton, which is proton with the negative sign, going around in the opposite direction. And so they've got two things spinning around in there in opposite directions, and eventually, at one point, they squash them down to a very narrow diameter, and they collide into each other. What comes off of those collisions? What kind of energies are available there? How can you determine the particles that are coming off? And by looking at that, then they're trying to infer from that what's actually going on inside an atom.
I'ma tell you, like who told me, cash rules everything around me. Sing a dollar dollar bill, y'all. Sing a dollar dollar bill, y'all.
Whether it's worth it or not has been debated by many experts for many years due to the enormous costs. Many believe it would be better to use the money towards worldly goods, such as starvation. However, supporters argue that the money is worth it because it leads to discoveries.
Money, 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 money. It drive the world crazy.
The intensity of the researchers is remarkable.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, they have such a passion for what they're doing, and it's really great to see somebody just doing, research that right now does not have a purpose. I mean, the only purpose it is just for knowledge. There's going to be other stuff that's going to fall out of that because it always does. But just to research for just understanding is so cool.